In this video, we are going to be taking a deep dive into the new Out of Time team. I'm going to let you know whether you should build this team or whether you should skip this team. But before I get to all of that, there's this. Look alive, man. We're doing a commercial here for the Gravediggers. We're trying to tell them about the anniversary sale with Into the AM. That's right. It's from February 1st until February 7th. So act today. You can get 25% off the entire site. What do they got? They got these cool muscle tees here. You can see this nice muscle tee. This guy likes to show off his guns. You got a ticket to the gun show? He does. They got all these great designs with skeletons. You guys like skeletons? I like skeletons. Yeah, that means you too. I want to show you some of the great shirt designs that they have on this site. You got to go to this site. You got to check this out. I guarantee you, you are going to find a design that you are going to love, or you are going to see something here that someone you love is going to like, and you're going to want to go pick this up for them. I'm telling you right now, these are like the only t-shirts I want to wear. After you start wearing these shirts, you are not going to want to wear anything else. If you scroll down here just a little bit, you get to shop by theme, and this is where they got all the cool themes. This is going to help you find the shirt that's going to be perfect for you. We got space designs, Japanese inspired, other, animal, nature, but you know the one for the Gravediggers is gonna be skull. If I were to design a Gravedigger shirt for you, it would not look half as nice as this, and it wouldn't be as affordable, and it wouldn't be as nice to wear. I'm telling you, I love Into the AM clothes. Come celebrate 12 years of Into the AM with a 25% discount off the entire site, including awesome shirts like this. You've seen me wear this in videos. I love this one. I think it's really, really cool. You can get an additional 10% off when you use my code down below. That's Mr. Hartgrave. The link is down there. Sale is on from February 1st to 7th, so don't wait and keep digging. That is right. It's a huge sale on Into the AM apparel. I'm wearing a shirt right now, and I absolutely love it. Click the link down below. You've only got a couple of days. I'm putting this out on the 6th. And the sale ends tomorrow, so if you want to take advantage of this, help support the channel. Even if one of you buys one of these really cool Gravedigger shirts, it will help so much. So definitely consider that. I know a few people who are Gravediggers who have bought shirts and hoodies. I wear the hoodie like daily. I know a few people that have actually bought this stuff, myself included. We bought it for a bunch of our family members for Christmas. We really like it. It's really nice. Like, they're not junky t-shirts. They're really high quality. They're the nicest shirts I own, and I've already said what I needed to say for them. So this is extra. This is from me to you. I'm just saying that. And it's really good savings. What, 25% plus an extra 10%? They don't run these savings all the time. So if you want to help support the channel and pick yourself up some nice clothes, I was just doing that. Okay. They got branded stuff, unbranded stuff. They got everything. Just check the site out. Okay. Let's talk about Out of Time. Let's get into it. So here's the thing. Everyone's going to say you can skip this team, and they might be right. This could be another new Avengers situation. However, New Avengers, they've doubled down on, and they're making sure you have to build them, right? So, yes, it looks like on paper that we can skip this team, but they're probably going to find a way to force you to build it, right? So, like, I don't want to say that. Like, I'm going to catch heat from myself in the future. I'm going to look back on myself in the past, and I'm going to go, Mr. Hartgrave, why did you tell everybody to skip the team? Don't you know they're going to make you use the team? And I'm going to say, of course, Mr. Hartgrave, but that was the thing to say at the time. And we don't know. All right. So you can hold off on the team. Let's say that. Let's not say you can skip the team, but let's say you can hold off on the team. All right. And let's have a look at it. I'll tell you as much as I can about it. I'm going to give you all the kits. This is early. They're going to release a blog on this eventually. So I figure, all right, let's just go ahead and look at everything. Captain America, you might already have him built up to very high levels if you followed my advice. So that's at least an easy part of this, is he's right in there, right? His shield bash is okay. I like that it gives you defense up. That's kind of cool. We have a bio character here. Just a real quick overview of this. All right, we have bio character, a mystic character, a skill character, and a mystic character. So 2 mystic, 2 bio, and a skill. The skill character sticks out as important, and a lot of what I've heard is that Black Knight, from the developers, is that Black Knight is the plug and play. He's the most powerful character, and as a skill character, I guess the question's going to be is will he be useful in raids? Can you use him to do something on the raids? I mean, we'll have to really look at his kit. I could do some tests on that. However, it would take me more time than I literally have, so I don't know if I'm going to get to do that. But we'll be looking at him critically as is he good enough? And you'd have to have him at 7 red stars or diamonds to even consider it for the high level raids. So I don't know. But good skill characters are in short supply. So he is kind of the most interesting one to me. All right, Captain America's special. He's going to clear all negative effects from self, and then 5 negative effects from the out of time allies. So that's kind of cool. He's still good there. He's going to give immunity to all of them. And then he gives ability energy, but not really extra ability energy to out of time. That doesn't really trigger there. Then his ultimate, if he has 1 or more out of time allies, he gets to fill the speed bar for himself by 60%. I never actually noticed that about his ultimate, that it fills his speed bar. Maybe that's new. I don't know. And then he also gives extra focus on this attack if he has 3 out of time allies. And in raids and war, if this character has 3 or more out of time allies, this attack cannot be dodged. That's kind of fun. All right, what does his passive do now for out of time? On spawn, he gives deflect to self and all allies, regardless of who they are. If a out of time ally drops below 50% health, it clears all negative effects from self. And if this character is above 50% health, it also gives him taunt. So he has that taunt mechanic for out of time. If an out of time ally dies, he heals everybody. Okay. He gets his extra block from out of time allies. All right, but he doesn't do the extra max health for out of time allies. So that's, I don't know, maybe a bummer. I don't know what to call that. All right, Captain Carter, what's going on with her? Once again, pretty well built up already in my roster. This test server does reflect my actual roster, although it is on the test server. I say that, but people still leave comments, and they're like, how did you unlock these characters? Are you cheating? I'm like, no, I'm on the test server. Trust me, it's not cheating. It's punishment. Okay, the passive here applies regeneration. If they're out of time, they get 2 regeneration. Woo, great. That's amazing. Okay. In war, apply 3 deflect, 1 counter, and 1 death proof to all out of time allies. Okay, that's cool. So in war only, though. So this isn't going to work outside of war. That's kind of bad. All right. Heal self and all out of time allies. That's regardless. It does not do the revive. Does not do the revive to out of time allies. In war, instead revive a dead out of time ally. Okay, so it does do the revive. She's really locked behind war. In war, if there are no out of time allies to revive, extend all passive effects on all. Okay. And if there's no one dead, then she'll extend the positive effects. So it still does good things even if no one's dead, but only in war and only for out of time allies. On turn, apply regeneration to self and out of time allies. And then there's block chance for each out of time ally. And in rage, they don't get any of that. But in war, on spawn, defense up for 2 turns for self and out of time allies. I think Captain America already does that. It's like more defense up. I don't understand it. When this character or any out of time ally drops below 30% max health for the first time, heal that character for this character's max health. All right, so she has this heal mechanic. But I don't know if we're going to keep her as a healer. Like, for the purposes of this team, I don't know if healer makes sense. What's she doing? She's reviving people. I guess there's some extra healing here from her being a healer. I don't know. I guess maybe she still stays a healer. Maybe Captain America still stays a fortifier. We're going to try to figure out Isotope 8 classes as we go here. All right. Cosmic Ghost Rider is awesome. Now, here's the thing. With Cosmic Ghost Rider, Black Knight, and Starbrand, I'm taking them all to level 95 because, like, I don't know what else I'm going to do. If you don't take them to level 95, then you're skipping them for now. They're on hold, which is what a lot of people might do. Putting teal gear on them, I don't know the point of that. So I'm not going to do that. So they're really going to be limited in what they can do if they don't have teal gear on them. And I'm going to stick with this 4 stars things. It seems like all the characters we're getting are kind of being capped at 4 stars for a time. I looked at my Extreme X-Men, which was one of the most recent teams that I have unlocked, and they're all just sitting at 4 stars. So I think that's where this team lives, is at 4 stars. And I don't know. I don't know. Tier 4s. I did the passive accidentally on Ghost Rider, but I still think it's good because he barriers on spawn, and it gives him plus 200% focus. His passive also, when an enemy this is big. When after an enemy uses an ultimate ability, if this character is not exhausted, bury yourself in all out of time allies for 30% of this character's max health. Now, outside of war, he doesn't get this amazing power. Lower focus by 5,000% and damage by 50% for any non-Mephisto enemy that takes a turn before this character or ally. And then he forces the other characters to go first as long as this character has 4 more out of time allies. Everybody gets, the enemies have to go first. They're going to use their ultimates, and then they're going to be nerfed. So it's a really interesting team on defense. I mean, I guess offense too, but I don't know. He also in war only, he gets more max health, and he gets an additional focus per out of time ally. So it looks like he does not need to be a skirmisher inside of war. But outside of war, maybe he does. He does get this 200% focus, so maybe he has enough extra focus to do everything he needs to do. It's kind of telling me he's already got focus. All right, let's have a look at his basic. Attack primary and adjacent targets for damage and apply bleed. Damage is increased by 10% per positive effect on this character. So the more positive effects he has, the better. That's good. That's going to pair well with Peggy. She's going to give him more positive effects and therefore more damage. Like, I'm not going to build this character for war. I just don't need to. He does more stuff in war, okay? And then if I want to do his tier 4, he does more damage to primary and secondary targets, and damage is increased by extra. But I'm not going to use his... When would you ever use his basic? Unless he's a striker, which he might be. But I don't know. His special starts charged, and then he gets to do his ultimate. And then when would you ever do this attack? When would this ever happen? I hate this game. Attack all enemies for 300% damage. Damage is increased per positive effect on this character. All right, so he has the same effect on his special. Flip 2 positive effects and negative effects on all enemies. Flip all positive effects on protector enemies instead. All right, on any protector enemies, he flips everything. Apply defense down and heal block. Apply stun to the enemy protector with the highest speed. This is great. What is his speed? What is his speed at? His speed's 121. He's not slow. He's 121. Black Knight is 117. I'm looking for the fast characters for Cosmic Crucible, you know what I mean? And then Starbrand is 116. So he's the fast character. He's going to go first, which might make him a raider, right? I like raiders to go first. And he flips everything on protectors. Apply defense down and heal block. Apply stun to the protector. That's really good. Clear all battlefield effects on the allied side. What? They clear all of... Oh, that would clear Gamma. But who's going to... What? Who drops a battlefield effect on you right away? No team does that. Maybe this is for something else. Maybe that's for the future. I don't know. He gets extra focus against protector enemies and cannot be dodged or counterattacked. So this is really good against protectors. This just destroys protectors. And if you do the passive, it does more damage. If the enemy protector with the highest speed has defense down, apply trauma to that character. I'm going to go for the tier 4 on this. I think it's important. I like that it destroys protectors. That has some potential outside of war. That has some interesting impact. Then his ultimate. Clear all barrier on primary target. Damage is increased by positive effects. So you want to get a bunch of positive effects on Cosmic Ghost Rider. He goes nuts. Apply stun to primary target. It ignores defense up. Cannot be blocked. I feel like this guy's a raider. But does this just hit one? This just hits one person. 100% damage primary target. Apply trauma to primary target. Clear all battlefield effects on the enemy side. So that clears Novas. Which, I don't know. This is like silly. I'll do the tier 4 on this too. So I'm doing like 3. I see no point in his basic. Skip the basic. And what is he going to do, like practically? This hits everybody though. Attack all enemies. And so I'm going to say Raider. I'm going to say Raider for Cosmic Ghost Rider. That's my impulse here is going to be Raider. And I'm just going to do the green level because I don't want this video to go on for a year. It's already gone on long enough for a team that literally no one is going to build this team. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Are you going to build this team? I'm going to build Cosmic Ghost Rider because like Cosmic Ghost Rider is cool, but my God, war, for God's sake. I've been ignoring it for so long. It's never hurt me. I still get top war rewards. You don't have to. You just have to be in a decent alliance that's that's participating. Just participate somewhat in war. You don't need to be good at it. Total fallacy. Okay. Raider. Cosmic Ghost Rider. Raider. And he just destroys protectors. I'm going to have footage of them in Cosmic Crucible in another video because I can't release Cosmic Crucible footage today. I'm so annoyed by this. Like, whatever. I could do war footage today, but I told you I don't care. So other content creators are going to have footage of them in war today. I don't because I don't care. I'm sorry if you care about that. All right, Black Knight is skill. Okay, cool. And he's supposed to be like awesome. So I'm hoping to see some awesome stuff. I love that his basic is a joke. Flesh wound, right? Black Knight, Monty Python. I mean, it's amazing that they don't care about the actual history of Black Knight in the comics. And instead we got Black Knight. We literally have Black Knight from Monty Python here. He's not Black Knight from the comics. That's just phenomenal. All right, attack primary character for piercing damage. He looks like a striker already. Applies deflect. If that character's out of time, apply more deflect. He gains additional piercing equal to this character's bonus armor percent. That's wild. I've never seen that. This attack gains additional piercing equal to this character's bonus armor percent? The hell does that even mean? It does a ton of extra piercing if you upgrade it. However, when are you ever going to use his basic? I don't know. He starts up with his special, and then he goes to his ultimate. So, like, what's the point? I love it when people think they actually have a choice in what they do in this game. Clear all negative effects from self and all allies. That's insane. If negative effects removed from this character, heal self. Heal self for more. This guy might be able to plug into raids, quite honestly. Attack primary characters for tons of piercing and ability block. Does he need to be a skirmisher, or is he going to get some focus on here? Apply speed up. Enemies killed cannot be revived. It gains additional piercing equal to the bonus armor percent. Oh my God, can you put him with characters that give him bonus armor percent? This is crazy. What is happening? He gets more piercing. He gains safeguard. You have to do his special. You have to do the special tier 4. It's nuts. Get safeguard. Attack primary and adjacent targets for a ton of piercing, like an absolute ton of piercing. And 10% of this character's max health is damage. Jesus. This is a guy you're going to want diamonds on. This guy's nuts. Yeah, they can't revive. A character gains additional piercing equal to this character's bonus armor percent. I just want to put him with a character that boosts his armor percent. He gets even more piercing if you upgrade it. And 20% of this character's max health is damage. Jeez, shit. Go! This is a sponsored video or else I would just curse nonstop right now. This guy is off the scale. Nuts. Wow. Yeah, Black Knight's good. What is happening? On spawn, gain taunt, defense up, immunity. What? Everything. Just get everything. On any turn, this character has no charge. Fill his speed bar by 60% because why not? My God, when a protector ally drops below 50% health, where's the armor stat? Like, you just want this guy to have more armor. The more armor percent he gets, the just more insane he gets. Clear immunity. Is this all in war? No. And when an enemy attacks this character or any ally, if this character has charged and does not have exhausted, he just destroys them. He destroys them and he gets extra focus to do it. An arena. Wait, he has an arena call out? When this character has charged, this character's speed cannot be reduced. Well, that's crazy. He might be an arena plug and play. I don't know what the hell that is. And he gets plus 40% armor. In any game mode, he already gets that. And he gets that as piercing damage. That's crazy. And if you can up that stat, it goes even more crazy. That's nuts. And then he has a bunch of stuff that's only in war. I think his passive, it looks like it's only war stuff. On spawn in war. On turn, gain charged, fill speed bar for the first time. This looks like it's all war. I don't know about his passive, but wow. And he's just going to be a striker. He is just like a crazy striker that does insane damage and just melts faces to the ground is what he does. So yeah, that's absolutely nuts. This is absolutely a plug and play character. You might not want to skip Black Knight. We're going to find uses for this guy. We are definitely going to find some interesting uses for this guy. It's very interesting that his speed cannot be reduced in the arena, so there might be some play into the meta. However, only once you get him up to star level, he's going to still need the stats and everything. All right, let's go have a look at Starbrand. And you know what? Black Knight just gets crazier because apparently if you put a tier 4 in his passive, he gets extra speed bar. That's outside of war. So on turn, gain +1 charged. If on any turn, the first time this character has no charge, fill this character's speed bar by 100%. So that's even crazier. He has speed, turn bar manipulation on top of all the other crazy stuff. Oh my God. Okay, let's go over to Starbrand and see what's going on there. So, all right, let's start off with the basic. And he attacks primary target. He applies offense down. Then he attacks the enemy with the highest damage. No matter if they have taunt or stealth or whatever, he hits them. That's cool. But I don't know if he's ever going to use this. Is he ever going to use this? He does not. I can't tell if he starts. I think he starts with his special. And then he goes to his ultimate. This team is very basic. They all start with their specials. So I don't know if the basic is ever going to come into anything at all. Or ever be useful in any shape or form. So I don't know about that one. You know what? I'm going to say if you're going to try to rock Black Knight in raids, then you'll do his basic. I'm just thinking about it now, and it seems like we're going to try to use Black Knight as a stopgap for skill raids. I'm not going to doubt that, but everybody else, there's no point. Okay, for a special, attack primary target, apply slow, reduce speed bar per out of time, and Black Panther 1 ally. So Black Panther BC synergy. Attack adjacent targets, apply slow, cannot be blocked or dodged. We could have a raider here. And then you can reduce speed bar even further. Reduce speed bar for secondary targets. You got kind of like a Red Hulk kind of situation going on here. All right, so we're going to do the tier 4 on that. Looks like if you're going to want this team to work, you're going to need the tier 4s other than the basics. So pretty much regular stuff. Attack primary target for damage. Lots of it. Apply stun. Flip all positive effects into negative effects. Attack adjacent targets. Looks like you can go Raider, but you might also want to go Skirmisher for the focus. Attack the most injured enemy. Flip all positive effects into negative effects. Cannot be revived. Cannot be dodged or counterattacked. That's crazy. +1 stun to the most injured enemy as well. You got to tier 4 this, and I think this is our Skirmisher because we want that stun to land. He gets more max health, more damage. Out of time and Black Panther allies. Black Panther 1mm. More damage, more drain. More drain, more crit chance. In war, more crit chance. On spawn, apply immunity to self and all out of time allies. In war, lower barrier. I don't know. I'm not as thrilled by this character as other. This looks like the war character of the team. Does he give everybody damage? Okay, he gives more damage to the team in all game modes. All right, so you kind of want to plug him in. Plus 30% damage is a lot. And I would go with Skirmisher on this. And, that's it. That's the team. How are we going to use them? I don't know. Are you going to use them in Cosmic Crucible? Stay tuned to this channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm going to have a video on it because for some reason I can't do it right now. But you got to wait. Why? I don't know. I don't know what the hell the problem is, but you got to wait. And I don't know. It's definitely a team that is not necessary depending on what it does. If it's really, really good in Cosmic Crucible, then you might want to adopt this early. Black Knight, definitely worth building. There's not a lot of good skill characters. He is going to be one of them. He's definitely going to be a Dark Dimension 6 character. Did they get this worked out? I know earlier he didn't. He doesn't have a unique. On the test server, for some reason, he doesn't have a unique. That's going to change. Of course, he has a unique. So I can't tell you what his unique is because I don't know. I know you're going to ask that. Oh, let me try to tell you what the uniques are on the other characters. All right, Cosmic Ghost Rider is Miasma, which sucks because that's like a lot of characters. And then Starbrand is Astral Energy, which sucks because that's a lot of characters. What do you think, Black Knight? What do you think what do you think it's going to be? Probably that, like, one of those new ones, right? One of those new ones that we don't have a lot of. Probably that. Probably that one that Gambit uses, right? I don't know. Let me know what you think that's going to be. Let me know what you think of this team. Looks like we have some insane power coming in with Black Knight. Cosmic Ghost Rider is my favorite here, but just for looks alone, I don't know how he's going to work outside of war. It looks like this team does all of its powers work on war offense or defense, so you could have a very powerful war offense team here. And let me know who you're going to put with Black Knight to raise up his armor stat and keep digging.
Stop what you're doing, baby, and follow Mr. Hargrave from parts unknown, if you will, baby.
I've seen the demon's face.
Mark Twain, one half a private party, say what up to the grave diggers, and keep doing your thing.
On my knees in praise of the horrible things that took her away.
Watch another video or be perished.